the truth.
How's it going, lovely people of YouTube? My name is Art, and today I want to talk about what you should do if you notice that your brake feels a little bit loose on the Mate e-bike. Now, with the mechanical brakes, this happens very often. I have to adjust the brakes. I want to say every other time I ride this. It's 60 pounds and the brakes loosen up very fast. And the biggest symptom of that, as you'll notice, is when you push that handle, it goes all the way to the handlebar and the bike still isn't fully stopped. The back wheel is going and this is my back brake. So I'm going to show you, first of all, what that looks like going down this hill. I was going to go down a bigger hill and it just didn't feel safe to me because I noticed that this bike does not want to stop. So I'm going to give you a quick example of what this looks like right now. I do not have any battery assist because I don't want to go down too quick. So now I'm going to hit the brake, just the front brake, or sorry, back brake, and look at this. My bike is not slowing down. It's ever so slightly slowing down, and I'm squeezing this as much as it goes. On less of a hill, it will stop me still. But you do not want to come across this if you're out and about, especially if you don't know how to fix this brake. And it's very simple. All you need is a small wrench, something you can easily put in your pocket or a bag. And if you're out on the go, this will be something you can fix. So let's get into it. All right, so let's take a quick look at what I was talking about here. As you can see, this brake just has no resistance left over on it at all. The lever goes all the way down to that handlebar, and I want to say about 90% of your stopping power is completely gone, and your primary source of braking is going to be that front brake, which is not ideal at all. I'm going to show you very quickly how to take care of this. It's very simple. As you can see, here's your disc, and here's the brake. And right in there, you want to tighten that silver nut. Now, you can get away with just reaching through the spokes with your tool and tightening it, but since the Mate is so cumbersome and that wheel is so thick, what I like to do is actually unscrew this nut and loosen this nut, and what that allows you to do is take the brake off the disc. Oh, hello, dog. Okay. Hi, dog. Sorry for that interruption there. That was Flo, the dog. Anyway, what I like to do is unscrew this black nut and loosen this nut. And what that allows you to do is take the brake off completely from the disc and gives you much more access to that silver nut that I was talking to you about. So we're gonna unscrew this one completely. I have a cumbersome bike tool here, but we work with what we got, and I'm filming this one-handed, so bear with me here. I should be able to just unscrew it now with the fingers. Perfect. All right. Next, loosen this one. Now, you don't have to unscrew it all the way. Actually, I would not unscrew it all the way, but loosen it a generous amount so you can get that brake off the disc without fighting it too much, because it doesn't want to get off. As you can see, it's really fighting me. But it's mostly off the disc now. We have much more line of access to get that silver nut. So let's see what this looks like here. And as you can see, it is much easier for me to get there with my tool. You don't have to tighten it too much. In fact, you don't really want to tighten it a whole lot, because then it's a lot harder to put on the disc. But that was pretty easy, so we'll see. One thing you want to do before you tighten everything back is check this and make sure there's a lot of resistance here. Not quite as much as I would like, so we're going to tighten that one more time. Have a bunch of grease on my hands. So from this point of view, you can pull that off just like that. Much easier to get your bike tool into that nut here. And I'm going to twist this about just like that. Okay, that should be enough. It really does not take a lot. Okay. Oh yeah, give it a few good squeezes, make sure it's really on there the way you'd like. This is mostly about preference. I like to be able to pull it about halfway towards the handlebar, which is what we have. And lastly, we're just gonna put everything back together. It should be good. Okay, here's that. Make sure it goes in properly. And as with anything, when you're messing around with brakes, you're gonna want to test this at a very slow speed. Just make sure everything is put back the way it's supposed to be, and that this bike will stop when you need it to stop. Here we go, 1 and 2. And that's all you need to do. Very simple, something you can do while you're out on the road. You don't need to take this to a bike shop. There we go. That will stop the bike. All right, and one last thing I wanted to mention is if you hear a scraping sound after tightening your brake, what probably happened is you tightened it just a little too much, and all you have to do is go back through the process and loosen that brake until you stop hearing that scraping sound. It's not a big deal, but it will give you some resistance while you're riding around, and it's an easy fix. Anyway, you guys, that's it for me today. If you enjoyed these videos, please shoot it a like and subscribe. I enjoy making them, and I'm going to be rotating between making biking vlog videos and biking tutorial videos about once or twice a week. And until next time, you guys have fun out there, and I'll see you later. Peace.